Welcome to Wolfe Cadillac. Today we're taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features on our 2019 Cadillac XT5. This XT5 in particular is featured in our premium luxury trim with our silver metallic paint, chrome grille, our gunmetal gray alloy rims, as well as our 3.6 liter V6 engine. Now on to the interior of the Cadillac XT5. We'll take a look at some of the interior driver's options. Starting off with the door panel here, we can see we have our soft touch black leather down on the armrest as well, and that's complemented by our black stitching. We also have our brushed aluminum insert above our chrome door handle. In front of that, we have our lock and unlock buttons and our speaker tweeter, followed by our Bose speaker down below. We have our memory seat option underneath that, our close handle, front and rear windows, as well as our power mirror fold-in, rear window lock, and our power mirror adjustment with our joystick. Underneath, we have our storage, as well as our power liftgate controls and settings. We have max 3/4 and off we can set it to, then go ahead and press the button in to activate the liftgate. And on the side of the seat, we have our power seat adjustment as well as our power lumbar support adjustment. Off to the left of the steering wheel now, we have our brushed aluminum continued across the dash, as well as our parking brake and our interior lighting dimmer switch, and then a small slot for the key. Our gauge cluster, fully illuminated with our digital screen, can be adjusted with the buttons on the right side of the wheel. We also have our volume controls and station controls. Left side, we have our front collision alert, lane keep assist, and our heated steering wheel option. Above that is our cruise control, voice commands, and our phone hang up. Black leather wrap steering wheel with black stitching on the underside. And we have tucked behind our paddle shifters. Leather continues across the dash. We have our speaker inserted just in the top. Streamlined vents. Off to the left of the infotainment system, we have our park assist, hazards on the right. We'll also see our perforated leather across the dash center. We have audio phone projection for our phone as well as navigation. We also have our climate, text reader, rear climate controls, traffic, and the My Cadillac app. Below that is our volume slider. Very deep bass in the Bose speakers. We also have our home and our mute for our audio. Below that, we have our heated and vented seats, our dual zone climate. Go ahead and turn that on now. You'll see it displays both dual zones in our degrees Celsius. We can also change it so we can select both at the same time. Underneath, we have our felt line cubbyhole. We also have our 2 cup holders with brushed aluminum inserts at the bottom. Our gear select stalk with our light up selections. Park, push the button in on the side, and simply push it into gear. We'll see our manual option lights up below. Underneath that, we have our traction control mode, as well as our driving modes and all-wheel drive system. We can see that all-wheel drive button was lit up. Go ahead and change the driving mode into sport or tour. And the all-wheel drive will adjust accordingly. Leather wrap center console lid. Just in front is storage for our phone to slide into. It also acts as a remote charging port. Then we have a very deep felt line center console with a cutout for the Cadillac key. And then our USB ports and auxiliary input. Onto the front seats, we can see we have our black patent leather with our Cadillac silhouette embossed in chrome. The lower portion, we have our perforated leather as well. We have our rear view mirror. Above that, we have our OnStar controls, our dome lights and dome light settings, sunroof and moonroof controls, 3 garage door openers, sunglass holder, full tan headliner, and our panoramic sunroof above. Now back onto the exterior of the Cadillac. We can see we have our gunmetal gray alloy rims with Cadillac logo center caps. We have our Cadillac logo in chrome on the side. We also have our door handles with our lock and unlock buttons and LED strip. That goes for all four, front and rear. We also have our rear privacy tint. And on around to the back, you can see our Cadillac logo, XT5 and 3.6 for the engine size. We also have our all-wheel drive badging and our dual exhaust. We have a few ways to activate the power liftgate. We can use the button featured on the inside, the rubber pad underneath the Cadillac logo, or the button on the key. There we go. Inside it, we'll see we have our privacy slider. Also plenty of room. Button overhead to close the power liftgate. Now on to the rear interior of the XT5. We'll take a look at the door panel. We can see we have our black padded leather, brushed aluminum insert, as well as our chrome door handle, speaker tweeter, and speaker down below. We also have our window switch, padded leather armrest, close handle, and storage. Back of the front seat, we have our leather magazine holder. And back of the center console, we have our climate controls with heated seats for the rear passengers. Below that, we have our vents, storage, and our 2 USB ports. The rear seats in the XT5 also feature our patent leather with our perforated leather in the lower portion. And we also have the addition of the middle fold-out seat, which features 2 cup holders. Thank you for joining us for this video walk around of the 2019 Cadillac XT5. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you in at Wolfe Cadillac sometime very soon.